Like, it's not something I can really just let go of.
Many remember him as the man wanted for murder. But now, Kelvin Way is a free man, cleared of those charges. It's a new reality that he was still processing when we met him and his young family after he got out of jail.
My life really was on the line. Like, because of a lie, it really could have been over with.
The day his two young boys got their father back was February 3rd, when a jury of 12 citizens in Chatham County found him not guilty. But what prosecutors and the police said about Kelvin Way was drastically different than how his family and attorney knew him.
Kelvin Way was twice the City of Savannah Employee of the Month. He graduated high school in 3 years because he took AP classes in middle school. He was the battalion commander of his JROTC unit in high school.
But many remember the day he was arrested.
It was ammunition bombs, smoke bombs. Like, they kept throwing them and it kept shaking the house, like, back to back.
A neighborhood in Port Wentworth was shut down as the Savannah SWAT team surrounded a house with guns drawn. 21-year-old Kelvin was inside.
So I'm thinking I'm being falsely accused for this. They know I got a legal firearm in my name, and I'm black. I'm a young African-American male, so for me to just walk out there, I'm not, and I know how police brutality goes.
The standoff lasted hours until he heard his mother's voice on the Bearcat speaker.
She said, "Son, your mama out here. If you in there, you can come out. We're gonna make sure nothing on." That's when I finally complied.
Police arrested him on a murder warrant. They said he killed Roderick Matthews during a shootout in the Fraser Homes neighborhood. Kelvin told them he was out of town at the time of the shooting. His only connection?
We went to the same high school. We wasn't even in the same grade.
But detectives based their arrest on what the victim's girlfriend told police. She named Kelvin. Prosecutors pursued charges. And at a December 1st bond hearing of last year, a detective testified about cell phone data that placed Kelvin Way at the scene. It's one of several pieces of evidence the state said it had that didn't exist at trial.
You're the prosecutor, you know this. It's either in your case file or it isn't. And so to go into court and make claims that you cannot back up and do it multiple times over numerous months, that becomes ethically problematic.
John Rodman has been a criminal defense attorney for 15 years. He said the state didn't have evidence they said they had and pushed ahead anyway.
Not only did the state pursue the wrong man, but in all that time that innocent man stayed locked up, that perpetrator was still out there.
Kelvin said he used his time in jail to write a business plan with dreams of going to law school.
No, I was never a bad kid. Like I was always doing something productive or positive. But it's like I say, the situation, it just made me aim for that more, like to do more, like not just for me, but like I say, for my kids and my family, like.
Well, I spoke to the victim's mother, Tanya Bostic, who said that her family was denied justice, and she's hopeful someone will come forward with new information. Now, Savannah police sent a statement that says that they thoroughly investigated the homicide of Roderick Matthews, and there is no evidence to suggest that any additional suspects are at large. Chatham County District Attorney Shalana Cook-Jones also sent a statement about this case, which reads in part, quote, "Like many other cases, there were investigative and evidentiary issues in this case, such as the age of this case, a dead eyewitness, no murder weapon, no ballistics, no fingerprints, no DNA, witness credibility issues, extinguished memories, and an apparent lack of follow-through by prior officers and staff members assigned to it since 2020. Well, you can read the police department and the DA Jones's full statements about this case. Just go to WTOC.com and look for this report under the Investigates tab.